Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly reading. This is your forecast for the week ahead, September 14th through the 20th, 2020. Thank you so much for joining me here today on my channel. We are doing weekly readings for hopefully the rest of September going into the month of October. So if you enjoy getting these weekly readings in your feed, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. Aries. It's a big week ahead for you. Your Mars is station retrograde in your sign, so that's going to be interesting. We also have some big planets going direct. I think Jupiter and Saturn are going direct this week, so yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes up in your reading. We are looking at 6 cards for your week ahead, Aries. We're going to look at how you see yourself today. What is the theme for you over the next week? What is something Aries has already learned in their past that will be useful for them to remember this week? A challenge they may be facing, a lesson they are learning now, and a gift they will receive. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is for all Aries sun signs, moon signs, and rising signs. Aries on the house cusp. If you have your sun in the first house or Venus in Aries, you can watch this reading. And just as a reminder, guys, these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone. As I always say, for the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, please do come get a personal private tarot reading with either me or your favorite tarot reader out there. So show me the 6 cards for Aries week ahead, Spirit. One more here. All right, Aries. Let's see what's coming up for you this week. Now, things may feel like they're in slow motion for you. It may feel like everything has kind of, I don't know what that technique is they use in cinema, where you can take like a 4K picture and slow it down into almost a still image and then show it from 360 degrees. They've done that in a couple movies before, like The Matrix. They've done it in, what was the name of that one with, I'm trying to think. Anyway, it's a technique they use in filming. So maybe you're doing something with that with film. We have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, so Virgo energy. This is the underlying theme or challenge of this reading. And so what I'm getting here is, Aries, you're being given an opportunity. You may be dealing with a Virgo, first of all, of course, or you are being given an opportunity to really look at something from a much deeper perspective. The Hermit truly is about seeking, going within. He knows that all the answers he's looking for can't be found in the outside world. They come from within him. So he's trying to illuminate those answers from the inside out. Also, the Hermit is a very solitary card, a very solitary influence. It can indicate withdrawing from society for time in order to contemplate one's true spiritual life path. It's a very spiritual energy as well, and it can indicate someone who is on a spiritual path in life. But I often see him as the seeker. You know, he's looking for answers. He's looking for you know, philosophical, spiritual concepts that resonate with him on a very deep level. Yeah, I feel like you know, the illusions have gone in your life. You really see things. You're really seeing things as they really are for you. And that being said, I think your spiritual awareness has deepened quite a bit. And this has been a process you've been going through, right? So let's take a look at your cards. Aries, how you see yourself today. We have the 2 of Swords. Okay, so Libra energy. So I'm right off the bat, I'm getting there's something here you're refusing to see. Deep down, you know what the answer is. I feel like you're protecting your heart here, or you're staying in a place of indecision. But really, you're just refusing to make a decision here because there's something that you don't want to look at, that you don't want to face, that you don't want to see. That is what the blindfold on her eyes is. So you need to use your intuition here, but also this can indicate someone that has a split mind or is torn. So this could be two ideas that are mutually exclusive. It's something basically you're on the fence about. You haven't been able to make a decision on. But as I've always said, you know, the Two of Swords is about deep ingrained patterning, psychological patterns of thinking. And in this case, it is in some ways about a denial of a truth. Because if we were to drop one of these swords, we'd be left with the Ace of Swords. So I still feel like there's something here you need to look at more closely. It's something psychological in nature. It's something that you have been refusing to look at. This could be something that's been, I'll just give you an example, that's been going on for a very long time for you, maybe even since childhood. Possibly for generations, that you have not acknowledged from within you, but intuitively you know the answer to. So the theme for you this week is the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a very emotionally mature, sophisticated, calm, healer type energy. This can be someone who is a father, a healer, a therapist, someone that is very composed. He may not show his emotions, but that's because he's so calm inside. His emotions run very deep. You know what they say, still waters run deep. So I kind of see him as a Scorpio. This could be a Pisces. I suggest you could also be dealing with a Cancerian, but there is this idea here of emotional maturity coming up. And also you may be dealing, since it is a court card here, you may be going to a therapist, or you may be speaking to someone here. This could also be you if you happen to have a lot of water sign in your chart. A Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This can also indicate acknowledging that you have very deep feelings for someone, but you're staying very cool, calm, and collected about it. Or you are just staying in a place where you're able to help others because of your emotional resources at this time. Because I do see the King of Cups as someone who's very loving, very giving. All right, so let's keep going. Something Aries has learned in their past that will be useful for them to remember. We have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups here, a lot of water sign coming up in your chart. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. More immature than the King of Cups. The Page of Cups can indicate a love message. It can also be a flirtatious energy. This is actually very immature energy, the Page of Cups. Because this is someone that, you know, if they feel they're moved by music, this can be someone that, you know, for example, they love songs, or they like to listen to music. This is someone who, well, everyone likes to listen to music, but a lot of people do like to listen to music. But what I'm saying here is this is a very intuitive energy as well. I see this as a love message or a sweet message, but once again, the Page of Cups, like I said, is so immature. Like he or she is, it's like puppy love, right? Whereas this is like a full-grown, mature love. So I feel like there's a difference here between, this is something you've learned in your past, and this is the theme for you this week. So can you see the discrepancy between these two energies? Well, let's keep going because I'm kind of getting a storyline here. Your challenge is the Nine of Cups. So you want to be emotionally satisfied. You want your wishes to come true. You want to feel good. You want to be satisfied with your choices when it comes to love, when it comes to your emotional happiness. Because this is someone here who's very self-satisfied, who they're looking good, feeling good, smelling good. You know, well, I shouldn't say they worked really hard to get to where they are, but they nevertheless have are enjoying this watery contentment of feeling satisfied, of feeling like, you know, they've gotten what they wanted, they've received the rewards, and I feel like this is coming up in your challenge position because this is how you truly want to be in your relationships. You want to feel completely satisfied and content knowing that you are truly giving all and getting all in return. You're truly able to love and receive love and to be as happy as you can be, even if it is on your own. So the lesson you are learning now is the Two of Pentacles. Interesting. This is like a Virgo energy for me, the Two of Pentacles. So for me, the Two of Pentacles is about someone that's not quite sure about something. They may be juggling. There's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. It's a lot of ups and downs. This can be like an emotional roller coaster. So I kind of get this as how you deal with your emotional ups and downs, how you deal with the ups and downs of life, how you prioritize love. Do you put all your eggs in one basket, or are you going about this in a more practical manner? Are you now really sure of what you're looking for and what really is going to make you happy? So in this case, the goal and the target and the approach are all aligned. You really have an idea of what it is you want and what it takes to get there. And I don't think that it involves this kind of love anymore. I think you want something that's truly going to satisfy you in the ways that you want to be satisfied. And there can't be any ifs, ands, or buts. It can't be a sort of or a maybe. It should be probably for an Aries an all the way yes. So if you may be contemplating a decision here as well, is what I'm saying, is what I'm seeing. But it's interesting to see this card in the position of the lesson that you're learning now. You have a lot to juggle and a lot to manage in your life. And you do it with grace and ease. And love is one of the things that is important to you. So you're devoting a certain amount of time to that every day, every week, every month. And you're going about it in a very practical, yet very caring way, a caring manner. Because for you, this is something that you really do want. And so you're making it a priority. And so the gift you will receive is the moon. The moon to me is a certain amount of uncertainty. Yes, it is also, the moon is the mother. It's reflecting light from the sun. So it is in some ways what is hidden from us that's being illuminated. This can be also the subconscious being illuminated, the shadow self, the parts of ourselves that we need to confront. So there may be some emotions coming up this week that you are going to be ready to confront. This is also deep emotions, your intuition speaking to you, your connection to your mother, the mothering side of yourself, the feminine energy. There may be doubts and fears along your path. There may be lots of fears actually. And things may look very different for you than they have ever looked. The important thing to realize here is when something comes up for you, that means it's time for you and you're ready to confront it. Nothing will ever be too great for you. It will all come in perfect timing. So I truly see that for you. I truly see that happening for you this week. It feels to be, I'm seeing an Aries here that is cool, calm, composed, collected, focused on the task at hand. Still yet, I feel there's an Aries here I'm speaking to that is not seeing something necessarily or doesn't want to see some aspect of their life. And I feel like it's an emotional thing. It's something really deep within the subconscious. Like I said, a deeply ingrained pattern of thinking or behaving or feeling. How you deal with your emotions, how you deal with the ups and downs of life. And something here is coming up to the surface for you to admit, understand, see in a new way. You might be doing some psychological healing. There could also be, this would be a good time for you to speak to a therapist or to get some sort of therapy, especially when it comes to your emotions. Now, this can also be a good time for you to pay attention to your dreams and your intuition maybe speaking to you at this time. So, Aries. What crystal will help energize my Aries this week? What crystal will help energize Aries? Sorry, I just want to check because we do have like memory issues here, so I'm not sure why that's so dark today. I'm not sure why the picture is so dark. I'll have to lighten it up when I get into the processing. So show me what crystal will be good for Aries. We have barite. Okay, so here it is. So what it is, barite is a widely occurring brittle sulfate mineral. It's often transparent or creamy white. Sometimes it's icy blue. Beautiful and frosty. Desert rose is a calming variety of barite. So who needs it? Anyone who leaves for work each morning with the sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this. Where to put it? Taped to your forehead during meditation. And when to use it? When it's way past time to stop saying yes to things that you hate. Ask barite what your true calling is. Then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? And so this is about getting answers to your biggest questions. Answers to your biggest questions. And let's go ahead and pull an Astro card. So this is what planet transit or zodiac sign will be of importance to Aries over the next week. What planet, transit, or zodiac sign will be important to Aries over the next week? We have the 11th house, the edge, so your social circle, your community, also your friendships. This is your network. So the 11th house talks about friendship, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation, and the future. So you may have some very deep questions here regarding your future. This can involve your career, your love life, really anything. But the 11th house truly is about your tribe, though, where you belong, what it is you are kind of guided to discover and find out in this lifetime. It truly is the future. Also, this is the house of Aquarius. So you may have Aquarian traits, or you're having a transit through your 11th house right now, which would highlight these themes for you. So Aries, I was going to call you Aquarius. Aries, a very interesting reading, a very deep reading, and I expect nothing less than the week ahead. So enjoy and let me know if you resonate below in the comments. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.